Okay, so we've got a bit more algebra here. This time we've got the x over something. We've got kind of a few fractions in there. So whenever you see something like this, the first thing that you are going to do is you're going to get rid of this fraction. Okay, now to get rid of any number at the bottom, this is technically x divided by 3. So to get rid of it, you need to multiply it by 3. Okay, now if I multiply that by 3, I have to multiply the entire equation by 3. Okay, so it's not just this that I multiply by 3. I have to multiply, if I multiply that, I also have to multiply that. If I'm multiplying this side by 3, I have to multiply the other side by 3. So I multiply everything by whatever's at the bottom. Now, x over 3 times by 3 just leaves me with x. Now, x plus 5. Now this 5 has to get multiplied by 3, so that is 15. And then this side also has to be times by 3, so that would also be 15. So x plus 15 equals 15. And I'm going to continue with the steps that I kind of started yesterday. I need to get the x on its own, so I'm going to take 15 away from that side. And because I take away 15 from that side, I also have to take away 15 from this side. And I'm left with x is equal to 0. Okay, so let me go through that process again. So this time I've got x over 12, take away 9 is negative 10. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by whatever's at the bottom here, because I need to get rid of that 12 at the bottom, because I need to get x on its own. So I'm going to times by 12, and that means everything has to get times by 12. Now, if this is times by 12, that just leaves me with x. Now, this is negative 9, so be careful. These are negatives as well. 9 times 12 is 108. Okay? So 9 times 12 is 108, but this is negative 9. So this is going to be negative 108. Now this is negative 10 times by 12, and that is going to be negative 120. So that is what I am left with. Okay. Now, same process as before. I want to get the x on its own. So this is currently x take away 108. If I want to get rid of it, I need to add 108 onto that side. I need to have to add 108 onto this side. Okay. So I'm left with x is equal to negative 120, add 108, it's not going to get us back to 0. I'm left with negative 12. If you think about it, negative 12 divided by 12 is negative 1, negative 1, take away another 9 is negative 10. Okay, so those are the steps that you're going to follow for the first few of the questions on this Heggerty task. Now, you do occasionally end up with ones like this. Now here we have a couple of different things. We've got the x minus 4 above a value here, above the 10. We're going to attack this one, attack it. We're going to do this one in exactly the same way. So I need to get rid of the fraction, so I'm going to times by 10. And that means everything has to get times by 10. So if I times by 10, this 4, because it's at the top of the fraction, does not get multiplied by 10. I'm just left with x minus 4. That's all I'm left with on this side. Okay, that times by 10 just gets rid of that bit. The top here isn't multiplied by 10 at all. And negative 3 times 10 is negative 30. Okay, so to end up with the x on its own, I need to add 4 to this side, add 4 to that side. I'm going to add 4 to this side as well. So I'm left with x is equal to negative 30. Add 4 on is negative 26. Okay, so all of the questions that you're going to have in your Heggerty task will look like one of these. Okay, so follow the YouTube video that I've got here, go through it slowly, use my examples alongside whichever one it looks like on the Heggerty task, and you should be totally fine with it. Okay, so good luck with that.